Welcome to our series on the secrets of abdominal control. In this series we discuss the function of the abdomen and abdominal wall in relation to back and back problems, pelvic floor issues and breathing problems, including long COVID and all other related problems patients may encounter. In this second episode we'll talk about the deep abdominal muscle, the transverse abdominis. In our Western society, many of us could lose some weight. But what we don't realize is that many saggy tummies have less to do with fat and much more with dysfunctional abdominal muscles. In this video, we'll explain how it works. In the previous video, we learned that our abdomen is predominantly filled with liquid. This makes our abdomen a hydraulic pressure vessel. Considering the abdomen as a hydraulic system has several consequences, one of which we will discuss here. First, what we have to realize is that water or fluid under influence of gravity always runs to the lowest point. With this in mind, we could imagine our abdomen as a water-filled balloon. Look what happens if we put the balloon on the surface. The content seeks the lowest point, only resisted by the elastic strength of the balloon wall. Of course, our abdominal wall is not a rubber balloon, but consists of fascia and muscles. One specific important muscle is the deep abdominal muscle or Transversus abdominis. Many years ago, an Australian research group, among which Professor Paul Hodges, found that Transversus abdominis very often changed its activity in people with back or pelvic pain. While normally it would be active before you would make a move, in patients it came in later, when they were already moving. Initially, Transversus was assumed to play a major role in persistence of back pain. In the years after, this idea was subsided. But still, people suffering from back pain or pelvic pain, the aberrant behavior of Transversus is frequently found. Now, let's go back to our balloon. Diminished activity of Transversus can be considered as a thinning of the balloon wall. And with the liquid content still seeking the lowest point, this will result in bulging of our balloon. In other words, if the function of Transversus is compromised, we'll have trouble in controlling our abdominal content. It will, as the nature of liquid is, seek the lowest point and will end up with a saggy tummy. Now, a saggy tummy gives us not only an ego problem. If Transversus does not function properly, we will not be able to effectively control intra-abdominal pressure. As a result, this will limit diaphragm motion and obstruct our breathing. And because we cannot properly address our core stability, our body addresses other muscles like the extensor group to function and keep upright. So, what do we need? We need to address our abdominal corset again, which predominantly is our transverse abdominis. This implies that we have to allow our Transversus to collect itself and start doing what it's supposed to do. This means that we not only have to do low-level stabilization exercises, but also retrain core stability at higher levels, dynamically, not static like in planking, because high intra-abdominal pressure occurs only with peaks and not continuous. And what we should not forget is that besides being active, Transversus needs to be able to relax during inhale. Dynamic exercise of Transversus will be more functional specific and therefore more effective than static exercises. Hope you enjoyed this second movie on abdominal wall function. Next time we'll have a closer look at the pelvic floor. See you then.